Hello, everybody. Welcome to Corner Dinner. My name is Andy, as always, and welcome to a different type of video, which I still don't know what to call. So who knows what I'm calling it? Recently, ladies and gentlemen, I gained my 30th platinum trophy on the PlayStation 4, which is technically the PSN, PlayStation Network, but still, that was an English sentence. Now, I'm instantly regretting not writing anything down for this. All right, instantly regretting this. This could go wrong. This could be me waffling for 5 minutes and then kind of going, so there they are. There's my platinums. Or it could actually be of some interest to you people. I want to start bringing different types of content. This is an experiment. If you like it, make sure we beat the YouTube algorithm. You hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Can we get 500 subscribers before the end of the year? Who knows? Doubtful, because as soon as if you don't upload on the YouTube channel for a while, then you start uploading again, all of a sudden, all the dead accounts become become top of the forefront and get deleted. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to go through my 30 platinums on the PlayStation 4, and I could do these style videos more often. I love talking about games. I love doing more just not gameplay videos as well. I think that's just something because I'm rubbish at video games. Check out Crash Bandicoot to find out why that is true. But it all started for me all the way back in on the 24th of May 2013 when I got my first ever platinum trophy, which was The Walking Dead for the PlayStation 3. I'm using a site called PSN Profiles, by the way. They don't sponsor anything like that, but I would definitely recommend you checking them out as they really do help and they give trophy advices and things like that. But The Walking Dead back here in 2013, uh, I think I just moved out. I think at that point, I think I lived on my own in a fairly expensive rent place. Couldn't really go out anywhere, so I decided I'd just play more video games. Trophy hunting wasn't a big thing for me back then. It wasn't like something. It's not that I wasn't interested in it. I just wasn't that into kind of grinding out a lot of trophies, and we kind of discover that as we kind of go through, kind of where most of the 30 platinums have kind of come from. Lockdown. But The Walking Dead, great game. Telltale Games, of course. I don't think I'm too wrong with saying that potentially the best Walking Dead game. I haven't played the last. I haven't played Michonne. I haven't played the final chapter, the final frontier, or something like that, which finishes Clem's story. But I actually loved The Walking Dead, and obviously back then, Telltale Games, you didn't have to do anything extra, and you just had to play through the game. And you see, I did that in 1 day and 4 hours. You can actually see that just there. So 24th of May 2013. That's about a week after my birthday, so I wouldn't have been too surprised if I'd got a PlayStation batch for my birthday. Which was on the 12th of May. Just in case you want to write that in your diary or something. I like Lego and expensive things and video games. And honestly, you can't go wrong with it. It's a great story, great action, great action. This is a great story game. You can see that I wasn't that bothered about trophy hunting because it was 3 years later, maybe 3.5 years later, when I got my second platinum with the release with Assassin's Creed 2 on the PlayStation 4. I think I'm right in thinking that Assassin's Creed 2 was a game on PlayStation 3 that I actually tried platinum, but because I was dumb, I missed some trophies and I couldn't be bothered to replay the whole game just to get 2 trophies. So there's a trophy in it where you have to, um, you get Da Vinci's machine and you have to kick guards off the rooftop, and that's quite a late mission. And I was like, I didn't get that trophy. I was like, forget it. I'm not going all the way back through it. But when it came out on the PlayStation 4 with the Ezio collection, I was like, Assassin's Creed 2, possibly still my favorite Assassin's Creed game. That's probably changed nowadays with Odyssey, which we'll talk about a little bit later. If you want to start with the Assassin's Creed franchise, forgetting about the Desmond story, which starts in Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2 is a perfect place to start. I think Ezio's one of the better collections, and he must have been because he got another 2 games that he's kind of mentioned throughout the others as well. So it took me 2 weeks to get that plan, which is not too bad. I think the hardest thing there was most likely actually collecting all the feathers, but a great game. I'd actually recommend it. I thoroughly enjoyed that platinum trophy. And one day I perhaps will go back to the PlayStation 3 and get it on there as well, just complete that extra 9%. Third up, in literally a week later, actually, you can see that someone else is back, The Walking Dead on the PS4. Undoubtedly, then I was like, you know what, 2 platinums is pathetic. I'm going to try and get 3. And then The Walking Dead appeared, exactly the same game. And look at this, same day, 2 plats in 1 day. What? What? Batman the Telltale series. I really like Batman. Um, I'm much more of a Marvel fanboy um than DC. But Batman, if you could accept any DC villain or DC villain, Batman's not a villain. There's a dog barking. You can probably hear that because it barks at this time every day. That's why I shouldn't record at this time. But if you could accept one DC character into Marvel, Batman, uni- excuse me, your Batman universe would be it. I got hiccups again. I think I'm gonna burp. I think you're just eating and drunk a lot of pop. Bit of iron bray. Anyway, so great game, and again, really, if my first four platinums, only one of them was a challenge to get. I'm not gonna lie, only one of them was a challenge to get. I'm also intrigued why on PlayStation 3, not doing the DLC was ranked as an A, but exactly the same trophy layout on PlayStation 4 was only ranked C. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure I've got the DLC. But yeah, these Telltale games really cool. Next up was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which I think is I would probably rate ahead of Assassin's Creed 2. Now I'm thinking about it. I know waffled on about how good Assassin's Creed 2 was, but Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is probably was probably the game of the Ezio trilogy for me. It's a tough choice between Odyssey and Brotherhood now, in terms of which one's my favorite. I think for nostalgic reasons, I would probably give it to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but I think in terms of gameplay and kind of storyline, I'd probably give it to Odyssey, but I'm not sure. But you can see I got that. Well, this had a bit of a trophy spurt between the 6th of December. Like in a month, I got 4 platinum trophies to get 5. Pretty damn cool. Then it was a whole another year and a half when I got my next platinum, which was a hell of a platinum to try for, which was Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. I played the first Ni no Kuni game on PlayStation 3 way back in when it first came out, recommended from by my friend. And I remember being off work for a week and I played it all week. But Revenant Kingdom came out and I thought, cool, this game's good. And the more I enjoyed it, it's not as good as the first one. And for some reason, I decided that I was going to go for the platinum, and I got it. It's ranked A, but I do have the platinum trophy. That's because there's DLC which I've actually never played. I never revisited the game. It's quite grindy. It's just it's a Japanese role playing game, so like Final Fantasy esque with a bit of Pokemon and Nexamon, which is probably cooler now, kind of thrown in. But it's definitely a grinded platinum. But I think it was my love for Total War games, like Empire Total War, Rome Total War, where you build settlements and stuff. You can do that in Ni no Kuni too, so I think that might have kept me more hooked. And plus, I was racing my friend Phil to try and get that Ni no Kuni platinum first. He won, but I still got it because back then, bearing in mind that he had like 20 platinum trophies with trophy on it, and it was something that still didn't really grasp my attention. Next up, we have the game that I first completed on stream. I think I streamed this on YouTube actually, but now I do all my streams on twitch.tv/comedy. And go and check me out over there. Links are always in the description. It'd be great to see you over there. Do a variety of streams 3 times a week, if not more, when we can afford it. Elder Scrolls Skyrim speaks for itself, really. I kind of want to go back to Skyrim and complete the DLCs and stuff like that. Great fun. The first one I did live, so that was really cool. But you see again, so I got that in the June, just a couple of days in 2018 after Ni no Kuni Revenant Kingdom. Next up, we have Marvel Spider-Man, which is platinum number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For this is my favorite game, PlayStation 4. It's a tough choice between that and God of War, which you can see up there. I don't think anyone would be wrong for suggesting that one of these games is the game of the generation. And I think it depends on what time of day you ask me. But honestly, I think Spider-Man edges it for me, and that's because Spider-Man's a superhero that means a lot to me, and is my favorite superhero ever. And I think was a bit of an idol as a kid. I don't know why I haven't played the DLC. It's installed on my software on my console still, so maybe I should. I did start streaming it a little bit during lockdown, but what a great platinum! It's what I enjoy platinum trophies now, but I enjoy platinum trophies that are a good range of challenges. They don't make you play it on a ridiculous difficulty. I don't think this had any. I don't think Spider-Man had any difficulty trophies attached to it, but it doesn't make you play on like insane mode, ridiculous hard mode. It just wants you to find the collectibles, which I like to do anyway, and it's just a good fun game to play. So I can't recommend Spider-Man. I also mentioned I was talking about God of War above, but you can't actually see it on the screen. So spoilers. Next 3 were all Spyro the Dragons. I kind of blitzed these in what looks like 5 months. I'm not sure why. They kind of go up in relatively. So I did Spyro the Dragon, the first one, in 3 days, 5 hours. Rito's Rage was 3 weeks and then 3 months. I don't think I did that on purpose, but you never ever know. Spyro the Dragon's the only one that I remembered playing as a kid. I remembered a bit. I can't even see it. Look at that. I remember playing Spyro 3 a little bit, and honestly, Spyro was great. I really enjoyed getting the platinum on these. Rito's Rage was okay. I certainly have no ambition to play that again. I have an ambition to play Spyro again, but not Ripto's Rage. And then Spyro Year of the Dragon for me was just a slog. It's probably one that I should have just stopped trying to get. I just was not enjoying the game, and that's probably that's probably not an opinion shared by a lot of people. But I think the reason it took me slightly longer is because they each got less and less fun for me. Um, and by the time you got the first two, you kind of get to Spyro 3, and you're like, well, honestly, I should probably just I should probably just get the platinum trophy now on this third one and kind of get your money's worth because it's kind of turned into that as well. It got to a point kind of towards the end of last year or the start because it looks like it must have been like a New Year's thing resolution or something because I buy so many games. I bought so many games, like not necessarily expensive in sales and stuff. But I just never play them. I never get the money's worth out of them. So I must have made like a actually try and platinum some games, and I think this is around the period here, particularly in January, where I started a who can get the most platinum trophies um, with my friend Phil. So he was probably like 15 platinum trophies ahead of me at the time. I don't want to brag, but I am like 10 platinum trophies ahead of him now because he kind of stopped. Um, and there you go. Next we have I definitely play the Spyro trilogy. I can recommend it. I'm waffling so much. I've been waffling for like 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. Next up we have Minecraft Story Mode. It took me 3 years and 7 months, mostly because in Telltale games it started out they had to do little extra things to get the platinum trophies. And I just played through Minecraft Story Mode. Not the best Telltale game, I'm not gonna lie. Perfectly enjoyable to get, perfectly enjoyable. And I went back in June last year, in 2019. This is close. It's October, 1st of October. I'm recording this actually, which is probably on the day of release, I think maybe. And I went back and it's like, all right, I might as well just get them because I just played through the first two chapters. You have to like make a you have to. There's a bit where I think you have to make a lever or a button or something, or a slime block or something. You have to make something in the fun fair on the crafting table, and the trophy. There was a trophy. The only trophy I was missing was to make something different. So that was very much something I could have done in a few days, but I decided to go back and make it ever. God of War again. It's a tough choice between this and this and Spider Man for my favorite game on console. I think quite rightly God of War did win Game of the Year. I think it will be as I think as time moves forward in the next few years, I think God of War will be viewed as the best game of kind of the PlayStation 4 generation, um, which definitely is not wrong. I fully agree with that. Again, it's another platinum that I got on stream, I believe, and it's actually where I got 50 followers on my Twitch channel as well. I did like a 12-hour live stream, which is meant to be 6 hours, and about 3 hours of that was trying to beat the final Valkyrie. My God, I had to turn the difficulty down at the end. It was a nightmare. I got 50 followers, got affiliate, and gone on from strength by strength. And now I'm 51. A year and a half later, now I'm 51 followers. How about that, eh? And they say progress is quick. But God of War, amazing game. I can't wait for. I can't physically can't wait for Ragnarok. And actually, I'm playing through. I'm doing a series on the YouTube channel at the moment, which I'll link down in the description below. I remember to put a box up called Road to Ragnarok, where I'm actually playing through every single God of War game ever made, because I've actually never played them, and I'm sure there was lots in God of War that I did miss. But in terms of most fun platinums, God of War and Spider Man up to this point that we've talked about so far are without doubt the most fun platinums. I had a lot of fun with Skyrim, but Spider Man and God of War, amazing, absolutely amazing. So moving up, you can see that I decided to take it slightly more seriously. We got Slide there, Slide which I got in 31 seconds, and it would have been quicker than that. It would have been quicker had I remembered to turn off my trophy notifications because basically the time it records, the way it tells you how long it took you to get the platinum. It depends when the first trophy pops and when the platinum trophy pops. And obviously, if you don't have the trophy notifications, they pop quicker. So there you go. Uh, Literally one level. I don't think I looked at the screen. I don't even know what slide the game looks like. To be complete, I looked at a guy. I was looking at a guide on my phone on my computer and just typed it in and did it. My name is Mayo. If you want to wreck your buttons on your controller, that's a great game to play. It's good. It's a nonsense platinum. Really, what I would describe as an easy platinum, which is why you can see the completion rate of 96%. Why some people are playing these games and not getting the platinums? Like, who's playing Slide and not getting the platinum trophy? Do you know what I mean? It's what these games were made for, and it's also ridiculous that these, like, in a way, like, it's everybody has a laugh at kind of easy platinums and stuff like that. But why are these sort of games here getting platinum trophies when there are other really good games out there that aren't? You think of games like I need an example. I need an example. Outlast. Outlast doesn't have a platinum, but Mocky Boy does. Mocky Boy is flipping stupid. Minecraft platinum. It doesn't look like it because I've only got 40% of overall trophies. But Minecraft's one of them games that I pick up and play religiously for like 3 months. Then I drop it for like a year. And I did this on stream. I remember going for. I called my YouTube series or the stream series Road to Platinum on Minecraft, and I went for the platinum, only to get to the last trophy, which was play the game for 100 days, to find out that the version of Minecraft that I was playing, the trophy was glitched, and I was never gonna get the platinum. And it took them a long time to actually patch that, and I just forgot all about it. And it was a running joke between me and Phil that I was never going to get that platinum, just because all I had to do was turn it on for a couple of hours a day, a couple of hours a night, just play it, doing whatever I wanted, just building something stupid to get that 100 days trophy. But I finally did it and got the platinum on it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So this was the end of 2019, and then this is where things kind of changed in terms of trophy hunting. This is where started a little challenge with Fat Pikachu and Exile and some of the other friends around to try and get platinum trophies. So lockdown happened with the old world falling apart thing, and all of a sudden, this something snapped inside me, something of a light bulb. And I mean, it was always turned on throughout all these games, but at the start of 2020, and I moved house, went to a into what a better job, and things were looking up. I was in a happier situation in life. I wasn't, um, I wasn't struggling with mental health, which I'm. 2019 was a tough year, a tough year, and kind of personally and mental health, everything like that, the job situation things. And as 2020 dawned, all that had kind of simmered out, it all sorted, and then obviously, um, the day happened, and then I went on a rampage because up until this point, let's have a look. So up until the start of 2020, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I've got 17 platinums. Okay. And then 2020. All right. Lockdown. So first up, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What a game. I actually love Cassandra. What a game. What a game. Okay, completed that on stream. Amazing fun. Absolutely amazing fun. Cannot recommend that game enough. I want to go back. I'm still playing it a little bit on the side now and again to try and pick up some of these DLC trophies and things. But what a game! Then I got Jack and Dill DX because I think I was one trophy behind Fat Pikachu and was like, not having that. I'm not having that. But my hiccups are so stop it. So I think I got that to get a sneaky one up thing. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Oh my gosh. I love Lego games. I hate these hiccups. Let me hold my breath for 10 seconds. Okay, I don't know if I let that in. Lego My Superheroes 2. Mm, I think that might have been the. I don't know. Because Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 was my evening, kind of chilling, watching other people's streams, watching a movie, watching TV and things. And that was like my chill platinum to get on my own. And I think the reason I haven't played the DLC yet is because it's a 69 and I'm very, very mature. and I want to do the DLC. I really do want to do the DLC, and I think possibly the most fun I've had playing a Lego game. In all seriousness, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean on the PS3. I actually got PS Now, which has I've always been not the biggest fan of PlayStation Now. I think Xbox Game Pass is what's basically keeping the Xbox alive is a much better thing, but it's a lot better now. So I got Lego Pirates of the Caribbean 1. Lego, and that's a great game to play as well. That is a great play. Then we've got Fallout 4. It's always a tough choice. Do you like? Do you want? So I mean, look. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I just went onto all of them. Hang on. No, stop. No, you're seeing everything. Uh, wait. Fallout 4. It's always a tough choice whether this, New Vegas, or 3 is my favorite. Honestly, I think Fallout 4 is my favorite. It was very buggy when it first came out, so I played it for like the first day and then never completed it. But this, great fun. Then I got into a bit of a Ratchet and Clank sort of mood in July, as you can probably see. Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, cracking time, and then the Ratchet and Clank PS4 game as well. You look at that, I got cracking time in 6 days and 18 hours. Ratchet and Clank for me is a great game. I always used to like it on the PlayStation 2 when it first came out. And for me, they're a sort of game that you don't need to be the most skilled gamer for, and they're just genuinely fun to play. And even I think a lot of people with the Ratchet and Clank games get put off on the Platinum Trophy because you have to play them through twice. But it doesn't feel like a bit like I completed this game twice in 6 days. You know what I mean? And yes, I wasn't at work. Yes, we couldn't go anywhere. So you probably double that, maybe even make that a month and stuff. But these games here are just so much fun. Then I went a little bit more ragey and got the Crash Bandicoot 3, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy thing. Because after Ratchet and Clank, I was desperate. I was like, I want something similar to Ratchet and Clank. What can I play? And I was like, well, I'll play Crash Bandicoot. And I got all of them. The time trials are the most daunting thing about that. And honestly, they weren't that bad. They were to get gold. If it asked me to get platinum time relics in all of them, then I'd be like, get out of my kitchen, get out of my play console. But it's good because now I feel, apart from going back and doing that DLC of Crash Bandicoot 1, I feel like I've got everything out of Crash Bandicoot and that you can. And I'm really looking forward to Crash Bandicoot 4. On that similar ilk, I got Medieval just here, which is a game of a series that I might have played a little bit as a kid, but never completed it. And I had so much fun playing Medieval. Uh, so much fun. Like, so much fun. I hope they make the second one or remaster the second one. I'd even go for a new one. Um, you know what I mean? I'd even go like ask them to make a new one. If you want a genuinely good game to play that is fun and that I made look incredibly difficult, Medieval remastered, cheap, cheerful, great fun. You just pick it up and put it down, and I got the platinum in 3 days and 3 hours. That was all done in stream. I think maybe a couple of them I got off stream. I had to grind a little bit for, but that was all done on stream in 3 days. 3 streams, 3 days, platinum trophy. The 30th platinum trophy was this little thing here, Fallout 76. I will tell you right now, do not go for this platinum. Do not go for this platinum. We started off in August, I think. Maybe started before, maybe the end of July, because it was on its free weekend. And it was like, this is good fun. But there are certain games out there that every single person on the planet, everyone else, knows exactly how you should be playing this game. It doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what you do, you are undoubtedly doing it wrong. And that's if there is a way to suck out the fun of any game of a franchise that I thoroughly enjoy, telling me how to play it is exactly the way to annoy me. It's grindy. You have to get to level 100. I think they just fixed it, but the events weren't spawning enough. And people telling me how to play the gosh darn game is exactly the reason I stopped playing Borderlands 2 on stream. Is exactly the reason that I stopped playing Dark Souls on stream because everybody thinks they know better. Backseat gaming, get out of my life. It ruins the fun. It ruins the fun. I'm glad I got it. but I will not be revisiting this game. Like, you know, I was talking about like Crash Bandicoot. I might go get the DLC on that. I'm going to go back to Spider Man, get the DLC on that, particularly with the PS5 thing coming out. Probably going to go back to some of these games as well. Like, I might go back and play the DLC on there. I want to play the DLC on there. Fallout 76. I think I got it with Pika and Exile. We got the platinum. About 30 seconds later, the game was deleted on all of our consoles. It caused arguments, not between us, but because, like, and honestly, like, commercial call, if you think you know the best way to play a game, stuff it up your nostril. I'm not interested. All right, ruining video games for other people because you know, oh, I think you'll find this is the best way of playing it. Rant over. Don't get the Fallout 76. In fact, don't even play it. All right, don't even play it. I mean, play it if you want to play it, but only play it with friends. And that is my 30 platinum. Say some spoilers. Oh, I've got 32 now. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very different type of video. They're my 30 platinums. I think of all of them, top two definitely Marvel Spider-Man and God of War. And I think my favorite platinum I've ever got was Marvel Spider-Man. There. I said it. I said it. Uh, I waffled for like half an hour. I don't know how I waffled talking through 30 platinum trophies for half an hour. It might be boring as hell. People probably out watching this bit, so my bank account details are. I'm not joking. I'm going to actually give them just in case. But no, if you want to see more of this content, then please do hit that like button. Let me in the comment down below. Why not share it with a friend? Because I'd love to bring this sort of content more often, where we talk more about video games, and obviously I share my opinions on reaction trailers and what I think of the games and things. So next up, I think I'm going to do 31, 32, and I've got a few more in the works. So when I get to 40 platinums, which hopefully won't be very long, hopefully before the end of the year, I'll talk through my platinums from 31 to 40, which will be short. But this was always going to be a long video because I'm talking about 30 of the platinum trophies. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in another video. Bye!